Janet Jackson is saying goodbye after sad diagnosis. Janet Jackson is one of the most influential and celebrated artists in the history of pop music. Born on May 16, 1966, in Gary, Indiana, Janet Damita Jo Jackson was the youngest of the Jackson family, a musical dynasty that included her famous siblings, most notably her brother Michael Jackson. From an early age, Janet was immersed in the entertainment industry, learning the intricacies of music, performance, and showmanship. Although growing up in the shadow of her brothers, particularly the Jackson 5 and Michael's global superstardom, Janet forged her own path, becoming a multi-talented powerhouse in music, acting, and dance. She has earned her place as one of the most successful female entertainers of all time, inspiring generations of artists with her innovative sound, bold fashion choices, and groundbreaking performances. Janet's music career began in the early 1980s when she signed a recording contract with A&M Records at just 16 years old. Her early albums, Janet Jackson, 1982, and Dream Street, 1984, did not make much of a commercial impact, but they allowed her to hone her craft and explore her musical identity. However, her third album, Control, 1986, marked a turning point in her career. With the help of producers Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Janet found her voice, creating a blend of dance pop, R&B, and funk that resonated with listeners worldwide. The album was a massive success, featuring hits like What Have You Done For Me Lately, Nasty, and Control, all of which showcased Janet's assertiveness, independence, and fierce energy. Control became a cultural phenomenon, establishing her as a force to be reckoned with in the male-dominated music industry. In 1989, Janet released Rhythm Nation 1814, a socially conscious album that addressed issues such as racism, poverty, and drug addiction. Once again, Janet pushed boundaries with her bold messages and innovative sound. The album produced a record-breaking 7 top 5 singles, including Miss You Much, Rhythm Nation, and Escapade. Janet's music videos were equally groundbreaking, blending intricate choreography with stunning visuals, creating a new standard for pop performances. The Rhythm Nation tour was one of the highest-grossing concert tours at the time, and it solidified Janet's status as an international superstar. Her ability to combine entertainment with activism made her an icon not only in music but also in social justice, as she used her platform to speak out on important issues. The 1990s were an even greater decade of success for Janet. She signed a multi-million-dollar contract with Virgin Records, making her one of the highest-paid artists in history. Her 1993 album, Janet, was a sensual and intimate departure from her previous work, reflecting her evolution as both an artist and a woman. The album's lead single, That's the Way Love Goes, became one of her signature hits, and Janet's exploration of love, sexuality, and self-empowerment resonated with fans and critics alike. The album showcased Janet's versatility as an artist, blending elements of pop, R&B, and hip-hop. She also ventured into acting during this time, starring in John Singleton's film Poetic Justice, 1993, where she demonstrated her talent as a serious actress, playing opposite Tupac Shakur. Janet continued to break barriers with her 1997 album, The Velvet Rope, which is often considered one of her most personal and introspective projects. The album delved into themes of emotional vulnerability, depression, and the complexities of sexuality. Tracks like Together Again and I Get Lonely not only became commercial successes but also offered deep insights into Janet's inner world. The Velvet Rope Tour became another high-profile spectacle, cementing Janet's reputation as one of the most dynamic live performers in the world. Her influence during this time extended beyond music and performance, as she became a fashion icon, known for her bold and eclectic sense of style that influenced a generation of artists and fans alike. In the 2000s, Janet faced both triumphs and challenges. Her 2001 album All For You continued her streak of commercial success, featuring the title track that became a global hit. However, her infamous 2004 Super Bowl halftime show performance alongside Justin Timberlake sparked a major controversy when a wardrobe malfunction briefly exposed part of her body on live television. The incident, later referred to as Nipplegate, led to widespread backlash, with Janet bearing the brunt of the criticism, which impacted her career in the following years. Despite the controversy, Janet's legacy remained intact, and she continued to release new music and tour, demonstrating her resilience in the face of adversity. Janet's influence on pop culture cannot be overstated. She has sold over 100 million records worldwide, making her one of the best-selling artists in history. She has received numerous awards, including 6 Grammy Awards, 2 Emmy Award nominations, a Golden Globe nomination, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her impact on the music industry is profound, as she paved the way for future female artists like Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Britney Spears, who have cited her as a major influence. Janet's groundbreaking music videos, innovative choreography, and powerful messages of self-empowerment and social justice have left an indelible mark on the entertainment world. In 2019, Janet was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a fitting tribute to her decades of contributions to music and pop culture. She continues to perform and inspire new generations of fans, proving that her influence transcends time and trends. As both a cultural icon and a trailblazer for women in music, Janet Jackson's legacy remains as strong as ever, and she is celebrated for her immense contributions to the arts, her philanthropy, and her unwavering commitment to using her platform for good. Janet Jackson's journey, filled with triumphs and trials, exemplifies resilience, artistry, and the power of authenticity. She stands as a symbol of empowerment, particularly for women and people of color, showcasing how talent, vision, and determination can break through any barriers. Her music, activism, and enduring spirit make her a global icon whose influence will be felt for generations to come. Jackson was introduced to Qatari businessman Wissam Al-Mana in October 2006 and began dating him in 2010. The couple became engaged and married privately in 2012. In January 2017, aged 50, Jackson gave birth to their son, Issa Al-Mana. In April 2017, it was reported that the couple had separated and were pursuing a divorce and was announced by Jackson the following month. In a shocking revelation that left her fans heartbroken, pop icon Janet Jackson shared difficult news last week during a routine checkup. Some of her birthmarks had transformed into skin cancer. The 58-year-old superstar, beloved for her talent and resilience, now faces a battle against this common yet serious disease. In an emotional interview with TMZ, Janet revealed her initial shock and disbelief upon hearing the diagnosis, saying, "I can't think clearly anymore. There are too many things coming at me." Her candidness about the overwhelming nature of the situation struck a chord with many. Janet bravely admitted that she suspected the skin cancer could be a result of years of overexposure to the sun. "I know it's my fault," she confessed. "I'm ashamed of my fair skin. I've been sunbathing constantly since I was 19. This revelation highlights a common but often overlooked risk: prolonged exposure to harmful UV rays, which can have long-term effects on the skin. In her latest update, Janet revealed on social media that she recently had her 6th subcutaneous tumor removed. Speaking directly to her over 2 million followers, she took the opportunity to raise awareness about the importance of regular skin checks. "I have basal cell carcinoma," she wrote, referring to the type of skin cancer caused primarily by excessive sun exposure. "Thanks to regular checkups and an amazing doctor, I'm managing. But having cancer looks much worse than it is. Wear sunscreen, cover up, and reapply sunscreen before going outside," she urged her fans. Basal cell carcinoma is one of the most common forms of skin cancer, with an estimated 3 million new cases diagnosed each year in the U.S., according to the Skin Cancer Foundation. Janet first became aware of her condition in 2018 when her doctor noticed an unusual mole on her nose. After testing, she was diagnosed and has since undergone several procedures to remove additional tumors. As one of the most iconic singers of our time, Janet has inspired millions with her music, but now she's using her platform to share a deeply personal health journey that resonates with many. Her openness about her struggles and her call to action, reminding people to protect their skin, adds yet another layer to her legacy. Janet's family has also faced recent hardship, with the passing of her brother, Tito Jackson, at the age of 70 due to a heart attack. In light of all these challenges, Janet continues to demonstrate incredible strength. What are your thoughts on Janet Jackson's recent revelations? Leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest news on Janet. Thank you for watching, and please take care of yourselves.